Hello there, this is Derek again and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are going to make a comparison video between stable Android 12 and then the first update of Android 13. So if you're new here, just give this video a thumbs up, and then without further ado, let's just dive into the video. So the first changes I found between these two OS versions was within the name of the OS or Android version of these two operating systems. So you can see right here we have Android Tiramisu that is stated right here, and then this one we have Android 12, which is just the number we have right here. We don't have any code name compared to the new Android 13, so we don't know if Android is actually going to stick to this Android Tiramisu or they're going to name it as Android 13. We are yet to know. So that is the first changes or the difference between these two OS right here, and let's check out the next and see what we have more here. So another thing I noticed is when you are trying to use your Pixel Launcher on your screen like this, and then you press hold on your screen, you're going to see that we have a menu right here which pops up every time. That is the Android 12, and then you can see we have home, widgets, and then wallpapers and style. But with this one we have wallpapers and style, widgets, and then home settings, which even allows you to just set your wallpaper on your home screen right away with just a simple tap, which is not available right here. So that is one of the changes I also noticed between these two OSs right here, and that is pretty much very cool. So I think with that, Android has really done a great job right here. And with this one too, both of them supports themed icon, but right now Android is actually telling us that in the next update, which is Android 13, we are going to get the themed icon supporting not just Google apps but other third-party apps, which wouldn't require you to download icon packs or any other third-party app in order to just get you this themed icon right here. So I think that is one thing which is going to be very grateful. But in case it's been dropped, I'm just going to make a video to alert you guys. So let's check out the next thing. So the next thing I also noticed was within animations right here. So when you just want to swipe up, let's say we want to go to our quick settings right here, we have our quick settings drawn, and then we try swiping up. Like you can see, the animations we have right here is different compared to the Android 13. This one looks like it just enters in like this, but this one looks like it's just swiping up right away to just go fade away. And then when we tap on the sections too, we can see that the pop-up comes very sleekly and then looks very nice. But this one too, it comes in a different way when you check out, and that's basically very cool. So those are the changes too I noticed when I just updated this OS, and then that is what we saw in this new Android 13, which differs from the Android 12 we have right here. So let's check out the next updates too that came through. The next changes I also noticed was within the quick settings right here. So right now when we draw our notification shade down to our quick settings and then we tap on the sections to just check out the new quick settings we have, you're going to see that there are 3 new ones I noticed when I actually updated this Android 13, and then it's different from the Android 12 we have right here. So we have QR code, which is grayed out right now that it doesn't work when you even tap on it, and then we have some new ones right here too. We have color correction, which is not on this one right here, and then we have 100 mode toggle right here. So when you turn this on, I brought it on the screen, so in case maybe I turn this on after everything and then I try to swipe down like this, it's going to activate one hand mode, which is not present on this one. You have to go to the settings before you're going to be able to activate one hand mode on Android 12. But with Android 13, you can just do it right away in your quick settings, and that is basically very cool. So we have another toggle right here, which is the color correction, which is not on this one, and that this is how it looks like, and you're going to be able to just correct the colors you feel like you want, and that is pretty much very cool. So there's one of the features too, or changes I noticed when I updated Android 13 and it's not present on Android 12. So let's check out the next updates too that came through. So another changes I found between these two OSs are the ability for you to just turn your picture-in-picture mode into split screen. So with this one, in case maybe you're watching the video in picture-in-picture mode whilst it's on the screen, and then you want to use an application alongside watch this video still, and then you try opening the application, it's going to give you a dedicated toggle to turn this video into split screen with the app, and that is basically very cool. So in case maybe I open my messages app like this and I tap on the screen, you're going to see I'm going to have a dedicated toggle right here alongside the settings toggle, and when I tap on this screen and then go to my message, for instance, you're going to see that I don't have any dedicated toggle right here. So with this one, when I press play on this and then maybe I tap on the toggle right here, it's gonna just turn this into split screen and still have these applications working very cool, and I can still watch my video right here and then even just adjust the split screen right away to just still get my video alongside do whatever I feel like I want to do in my messages app. But with this Android 12 right here, I don't have the chance to do it, and I would have to do everything I want to do right inside the application. So this is one of the changes. I also noticed the dedicated toggle for split screen whilst you are using picture-in-picture mode is one of the cool things I like so far in this new OS. So let's check out the next feature too that came through and that make the difference on these two Android versions. So with the next feature, which is one of the coolest too I saw, is the guest mode feature, which is the ability for guests you have on your phone to get the chance to install apps right away when you're trying to use the phone as a guest mode. So in case maybe we go to our user settings and then we try entering the phone, or you try becoming a guest on both phones. So you can see the options we have right here. We have switch to guest, turn on phone calls, and then remove guest, and then we have switch to guest, turn on phone calls, install apps, and then remove guest. So when I tap on install apps, I'm going to be able to install any app I want to install right away before I switch to guest, and then I'm going to have the application showing in the guest page when I install it. That is pretty much very cool. So I already did this, and I think I'll just have to delete this and then add a guest right away. And then let me just add a guest, and that is going to be very helpful. So I've added a guest, and I'm going to add an application. Let me add Instagram and then WhatsApp, and then we are going to switch to guest, and then we are going to see on both phones that I'm going to have the chance to get the applications right away here. But when you switch to guest on this phone, you would have to download all the applications again. But with this one, we are going to get a chance to have WhatsApp here and Instagram. But the good thing about this is it's not as if you installed it from the main page, so your phone is actually going to take your data right here. When I tap here, it's actually going to tell me to sign in right away from here, and that is basically very cool. Guest is also going to allow me to sign in on WhatsApp, and that is pretty much very cool. But with this one, I would have to re-download the applications on Android 12, but Android 13 will just allow you to install right away on your screen and then come to guest, and that is basically very cool. So if this feature is one of the greatest features too you've seen so far, to just let me know in the comment section. And also let's check out the new features with all changes we saw that makes the difference on these two versions of Android. So with this new OS 2, I found these changes which isn't on this one right here. So in case maybe we want to turn our phone on to silent mode when we check out right here. So right now, let's say our phone is on ring, and then maybe we go to this side and then we put it on silent, and then we go to our sound and haptics, and then we are just not going to be able to even get the haptics on our phone any longer when you turn silent on Android 13. But Android 12, you're still going to get the haptics while your phone is on silent. So we go to settings, and then we go to sound and haptics. Right away, we are going to see the difference we have right here. There is it. It's turned off. Okay, so when it's turned on like this, we are going to get the haptics. We are going to get everything right here, and everything is turned on. It makes sense that way because everything is turned on. When we go to this one too, you're going to see we have everything turned on, and it makes sense. But on the Android 12, when we turn this off, we don't need haptics, we put it on silent, we still can get a feedback when we are trying to just go back like this. We are still going to get the haptics. We are going to feel everything, the vibration in the phone, we are going to get it. But when we turn this off on here, we're not going to get any vibrations on Android 13. So Android 13, when the phone means silent, it's silent. You're not going to get any touch feedbacks. But on Android 12, in case you turn this off even and then you swipe back, you're still going to get the touch feedbacks. This is still going to work. This feedback right here is still going to work, and that doesn't mean it's silence, because that is still working, and vibration is different from silence. So I think Android 13 is doing a great job right here, and it's even the first developer preview, and it has this very good thing right here. So I think there are more things we are going to experience, or we are going to see in Android 13. So let's check out the next features or changes to we noticed right here on this OS. So the next changes I also noticed was within quick tap right here, and when you go to your settings and go to system, and then you come to quick tap on your Google Pixel 6, you're going to get this quick tap right here. And with this one, when you turn it on, and then we have a new one which is toggle flashlight, and then you go to your home page and then you tap on it like this, it's actually going to turn on flashlight, which was not on Android 12, but Android 13 we get the chance to turn on our toggles for flashlight on quick tap, and that is pretty much very cool. So that is one thing I noticed too. And another thing I saw within this new OS was within the internet toggles too. When you tap on your internet, you're going to see that it's different from Android 12. You go to Android 12 internet, and you're going to see how it looks. The difference is very, very clean right here. And when your screens are locked and then you try turning on internet too, you're going to be able to turn it on Android 13, but on Android 12 you would have to open the passcode before you're going to be able to turn on the internet, and that is different. So these are the changes to I noticed too. That is basically very cool. And also the positionings too, you can see the positions are different on both phones. And when it goes to guest 2, you can see that the positions are different on guest 2, and that is basically very cool. So these are the differences between Android 12 and Android 13. And in case maybe Google updates us with the new developer preview of Android 13, I'm going to make a follow-up video for you guys so you are going to know what changes Google has actually presented to us. And you can check on this video in case maybe you want to know more about Android 12L before it's being released to the public. And without further ado, I'm just going to catch you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Peace.